Hello everybody, welcome back to another DanMachi Memoria Freese video. My name is DFree, and for this video we're going to go ahead and talk about bonds and the exchange and all types of things of that nature. Hope you guys enjoy it though. Subscribe if you are new, of course, for more content in terms of this game. And I want to say for the people that have subscribed already, thank you for your patience. I know that I don't put these out, every single day. I try to. There may be a day here and there where I miss. Like for example, I didn't have the opportunity to upload over the weekend. I was gone on an event, but I also know that in the time period there are other types of videos that you may not be interested in, so thank you guys for the patience and waiting for me to pump these out for you guys, because this honestly is one of my favorite games and I just want to share the experience with you guys here on the channel. So that being said, we're going to talk about bonds. Now when it comes down to bonds, in their most simple form, they are meant to be used for status board enhancement for your characters. As you see, there are some characters here that, the whole page basically, that are limit broken to different degrees. But if you go ahead and take a character that, for example, is not limit broken, such as this character right here, this is Lily, all you have to do is max level her and then release all of her nodes, which I will do for the purpose of the video, because she's actually really not that bad anyway. And then if you have a bond, as you see in the bottom left corner, I have 9 bonds for this Lily. You can go ahead and limit break her. So in doing that, each time you do it, their level max goes up by 4 levels. So that's very helpful in that it allows them to get additional stat boosts as well. So when it comes down to that, you move on, it opens up a whole new status board. And these ones are a lot more intensive. In order to limit break again, you will have to, thank you for the sub, man, you will have to go ahead and open up every single one. Now, if you don't have something, apparently you can use Iris, which I don't really recommend doing, but, they cost Hero Fauna each time, so on and so forth. When you complete those, you'll get the opportunity to limit break and open up another one there. But that being said, hero bonds, as you probably have already realized, can be either really, really easy to obtain or really, really hard to obtain. And what I mean by that is this Lily that I have 9 dupes of, basically, those are dupes, because you can only hold 1 copy of that specific version of that character. As you see, there's another Lily beside her. Excuse me, I don't, have any limit break or anything on her like right now. But basically, what happens is those duplicates. She is really, really common. I'll say she's really common because she's a natural 3-star, I believe, which isn't like incredibly common, like 2-star level. But the thing about this game is 2 stars, 3 stars, they can all go up to 6 stars and all max out at level 70 or 80, I think is what it is. So they all can get really, really good. But the thing is, those bonds, I will have too many, basically, because all I need is, 4 more bonds. As you see in the top left corner where it says limit break, one of those nodes is filled in. There's 4 more left. So I have 4 extra bonds, okay? Now, of course, if you were wondering, yes, the natural 4-star characters, their bonds are incredibly hard to get, unless you do something like buy the Prism bond, which kind of can substitute for that, which we will talk about in just a moment. Those characters are a lot harder to come by in general, so you're not going to have as many of those. So let's go ahead and move into more discussing SEIROS and DULB, because when you have the bonds and you kind of have too many, or it's a character you don't really care about having bonds for, you have the option to go ahead and sell them. So if we go over to the inventory, this is actually interesting because it's in a really weird spot. Like, you wouldn't think that they would put something like this in the settings, so basically you can see everything you have, consumable items, etc., special event items, all that other stuff. But you can also come down to the bond section, and as you see, I have 26 bonds for that that bell, for example, and then I have 25 for that eyes, so on and so forth. It also even shows additional bonds that you have for 4-star characters all the way down here. So those are bonds that I haven't used, and I'm going to kind of show you guys an example with that ice spawn, because that's one additional bond that I did not need. So really quick, before we get to the eyes, I want to go back over to the Lily, because like you guys saw, I had a few too many Lilies, and I wanted to show you guys what you can kind of do with these bonds. Here's the Lily. So I'm going to go ahead and sell, and in fact, before you do that, it shows you the rarity that the character comes at. Of course, she's a 3-star natural. So when you sell these, for 3-star natural characters, you get 10 SEIROS, and that's not bad. That's a really solid amount. You get 10 of those. They amount, of course, in the future, when you have more of them, you can buy different things, which we'll get to in just a moment. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and sell off 3. So I just picked up 30, right? You see the inventory change in the top left. Aside from that, selling these, I believe, gives you 2, which is kind of annoying. Oh, no, yeah, it's 2. Yeah, I was right. I really don't need any 2-star bonds. I will keep one just in case that version of Loki is pretty good. I don't know off the top of my head, but really, you just kind of pick it up from there. Now, when it comes down to 4-star bonds, which we're going to actually sell one in this video, this Eyes bond that I said I really just don't even need, we're going to change it to 1. As you see, you get 50 SEIROS and 10 Dulb. So we're going to go ahead and do that sell. And it, of course, make sure that you know that you're about to sell a bond for a higher rarity character. So basically, when you sell your bonds, there's nothing else really to do in that special area over there. But if we come to the shop, and you can see the SEIROS and Dulb exchange right here, it gives you several options. So having sold all of those and picking up, 80 or so, 88 to be exact, of the SEIROS, I can now pick up a few of these items, the 3-star tickets, the 2-star tickets, which, if you don't know, by the way, the 3-star tickets and the 4-star tickets have the same exact rate for a 4-star. So while the 3-star ticket could potentially be better because you, of course, are guaranteed at getting a 3-star character, the 2-star ones are actually really, really underrated because you can still pull a 4-star character for the exact same rate as you would from the 3-star character. It's just your minimum is a lot lower because you're guaranteed at least a 2-star. That's where the real difference is. But if you don't really care about that, the better deal would be to kind of max out on the 2-star tickets if you're kind of wondering what you need to buy. Because I personally have pulled several 4-stars from 2-star tickets, and it's just awesome to get the free summon, right? So as you see, these are all items that are acquirable by exchanging the SEIROS, and it tells you on the left hand side how many of those you can exchange. 99 in a month for the Book of Knowledge and everything below. So kind of scrolling back up, there's only 10 2-star tickets a month, 3 star tickets, there's 10 of them a month. But above, this is where things are more expensive. These are more of the premium items that are in the game. So Hero Falna, everybody knows you need Hero Falna. You need 100 SEIROS to get that. So if you were keeping track, you would need to sell several 3-star or 2-star characters to be able to get that. I personally didn't keep track. I think it was 10. I think it was 10 per 3-star and 2 for 2-star and 50 or whatever it was for the other ones. I just did it and I totally forgot already because I'm too busy explaining. So yeah, you need a lot for that. And then of course, these ones above, the 4-star ticket and the Prism bond, those are different because on the top one, there's a Prism bond for adventurers. There's only 1 per month, and that costs you 100 of the Dulb. And then the second one is for assist characters, and it costs 150. Now, if you didn't know, assist characters are actually harder to come by in this game than adventurers. Their summon rate is actually 1% lower. This game has a 3% summon rate, 2% for adventurers, 1% for assist characters, and that's part of the reason why the Prism bonds are there, because limit breaking assist characters is actually very, very, very valuable in this game. I'd argue that it's one of the more important things to do. So for me personally, if I ever get the chance down the line, I'd probably pick that one up first, especially because there aren't as many, great assist characters that have been featured on banners from my knowledge in the game. Of course, in the future that will change. But, it's just assist characters are really, really underestimated and underrated. But they do also have the 4-star ticket. There's 10 of those a month. Costs 50. So that would be 5 4-stars that you'd have to sell just to get 1 guaranteed 4-star ticket. Now, those are duplicates. Like I said, that might be a character you really just personally don't care about building. You don't need a dupe like it was my case as well. Things of that nature. But it's very unfortunate that you can't go forward from there without needing more Dulb. So that's something that'll kind of be more beneficial to a whale, or like somebody that's, had the chance to play for a long time and you've built your account up. That's one of the things that's more important. Like, you've built your account up. Maybe you just start getting very unlucky, lucky but unlucky at the same time, where you're getting a lot of the same character and you just don't really need that. Or it's, like I said, you're something you're not really interested in building up. But aside from that, you're not really going to get a whole lot of opportunities at getting more Dulb here. But where you can also get Prism bonds to further limit break your characters, because if I didn't make that clear earlier, the Prism bonds again are there for you to limit break your characters without having a duplicate bond. So it's kind of a substitute. So another way you can kind of get that done is by going over to the special exchange, and from there, the Hero Medal and Flame Amulet exchange. Now, if you've been playing the events, okay, they give out basically one of these per event, it seems. So for the last couple of events, the one that's currently live, and for the Passion of Maenads event, you have gotten one of each, the Hero Medal and 1 Flame Amulet. So on the side, there's no limit on how many of these you can get a month. That's probably because they come so infrequently. You just literally have to be patient with this, but it requires 3 hero medals for a Prism bond for an adventurer, and 3 of the flame amulets for the Prism bond for an assist character. That's another way you can go ahead and get those to limit break your characters further as well. Again, these just come from events and things like that. Maybe they'll be in, you know, the arena or other ways to get them as rank rewards for different things. I can't really speak to that too much. Maybe further on in Rampage. I personally haven't completed Rampage yet, so that's just another thing that remains to be seen for me personally. But otherwise, you know, that's basically all you need to know about SEIROS and DULB and Prism bonds and limit breaking characters. I covered actually several topics in this video, so I do hope that you guys enjoyed it. And of course, like I was saying just a moment ago, there are just a lot of things you can pick up from the shop for SEIROS and DULB. And I want to go back over to the inventory so I can be more specific, because like I said, personally forgot. These were 2. The 3-star characters, I believe, were 10. I just want to be more specific, like I said. Yep, 10. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and actually sell a few of these. And then we're going to do our first transaction in the shop for a star ticket, a 3-star ticket, I believe. And then we will go ahead and do a pull before we get out of here. So let's go ahead and pick up 2 of them. All right, and then I'm going to, from there, just make sure I pick up the 2-star tickets. But I wanted to make sure for the video we got at least a 3-star on these pulls. Okay. So hopefully Anya here wants to give me a 4-star. And of course I get the 3-star, maybe. Maybe it'll go. No, okay, no, it doesn't go. Okay, that's fine. And of course we know who you are. You're Hermes. You just said it. It's fine. So we're going to do one more draw. All right. And it looks like we're going to get the shaft. Probably. It can change. Go again, go again, go again, go again one more time, please. Ah, man. Can't be too adventurous. Oh, okay. Cool. Thanks, Ana. Man. But that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you all enjoyed it. Subscribe if you happen to be new, of course, for more DanMachi Memoria Freese guides and gameplay and streams and all of that stuff. And down below, if you would like to follow me on Twitch, the link is down there. I actually personally stream this game several times a week, and we actually just got done streaming it yesterday as well. So like I said in the beginning, if you do consider subscribing and actually do so, I would love to have you stick around, of course. Just be advised that I'm going to play a lot of games on this channel, so there might be a day every now and again where I don't have a video up or an idea for a video for this game or things of that nature, because I'm not trying to rush stuff out. I'm trying to learn the game as much as I can so I can give you guys accurate information and be, you know, on point with what I deliver for you guys. So anyways, thank you for tuning in. Have an awesome day. And last little plug, down below in the description, there will be a Discord server link for the official server for this game. Feel free to join and chat it up with other people that play the game. Have an awesome day and take it easy, guys. Peace out.